So, Charlie, it's Christmas. Not very long now, right? Are you ready?
Yeah, I think so. I think the lockdown has actually allowed me to prepare better than most years because usually it's full on fixtures a weekend. Although not been able to go out shopping, it's been a lot of online shopping. Preparing, getting that bit done because now I know that lockdown has finished. We're kind of back into the run of things without kind of much time before the Christmas break. We've got two big fixtures coming. Training off the back of that as well and preparing ready for them two big games.
We have a week to go because the game was postponed from today to next Sunday. Is that better for you? Is that giving you a bit more time to sort yourself out before the Portsmouth game?
Yeah, I do. I think so. I think we had a really positive training session on Thursday. Shortly this afternoon, we've got a bit of an in-house game going on. Then again, two sessions before that Portsmouth game. I think it's always difficult, no matter how well we played previously. You've had a 4 or 5 week break. So actually, what then happens is you don't familiarise yourself with football at your feet, and that's what we're spending the first couple of sessions at least, or Thursday and today, then preparing into Portsmouth. So it does give us a bank of 4 sessions to really prepare and prepare fully for that Portsmouth game.
Yeah, because you sometimes notice after a break that people are just a bit wobbly in the first 5 minutes of a game, and as we know, even with the men's game, that's sometimes where the ball is lost and they score, right?
Yeah, and with that, as I say, the Portsmouth game is going to be an incredibly tough game, and we spoke about that Thursday about saying that when you've had such a break, it is sometimes about not just on the ball, what you're doing on the ball, but actually giving that 1-2% extra. It sounds like a cliche, but as you say, when there has been a break, we noticed it obviously during the last lockdown when football completely finished and it was back up and running. Teams didn't keep the same form or go in with the same form that they had continued before lockdown. So it's really, really important that we try and hit the ground running as best as we can. And we believe that we've got the squad and everyone fit to push each other to be able to do that.
Right, Charlie, you brought to us another player, and thank you, by the way. It's been really great to get to know some of the team over the last few weeks, and I found it very helpful to kind of get a bit of a backstory and other bits and pieces on people. So thank you for that. Who have you brought to us this week, and tell us a little bit about them?
Yes, so like I said, I know firstly the players have been really thankful for the opportunity. Like I said, I know it gets to build up not just what they do on the football pitch, but when people come in to watch, you start to know a little bit more about them. Today we've got another new player who hasn't been on yet, so it's Kerry Newman, and Kerry's been with us all 5 seasons now, and probably one of our longer serving players within the squad now. So yeah, she joined us back, just say before when we was in the league below, had a real big push for the promotion season as well. Had a bit of an injury setback last season, and unfortunately ended up ruling her out for the whole season with lockdown. She was just coming back as lockdown started, but again, coming pre-season again this season, worked incredibly hard and got herself back fit and back starting games.
And tell us what inspires you about her as a person.
Yeah, I think I say this a lot about players within our squad. I think with what we're trying to create, what we're trying to create with the culture, and similar to what I said about Zoe Boot last season, when there is always players that have moved on and players that have even new players, old players who have moved on, when there's players who have stayed within that for 5-6 seasons, I think that tells you a really important thing about them and what they're doing. And the players that we kept around is because she worked incredibly hard, because we had a good chat in pre-season, and because she obviously had a year setback. She goes, where do I stand? Have I got that opportunity to get back in? And I said, yeah, like everyone, to work hard. And she goes, that's all I needed. That's all I needed to know, because that's what I'll do. And straight away, Kerry, we know again, she will play anywhere for the team. She'll ask, she'll bring that quality, she'll bring that energy. And I'm sure you've seen, as say on a Sunday, the work rate and desire she puts in. And again, not just defensively, she's worked hard on the defensive side of her game, because naturally she come in as more as a winger, so she's worked hard on that side of the game, but she still gives us fantastic energy in the attacking third as well, and to work with the wingers. So again, real positives to say about Kerry and her hard work and dedication. And I know that she creates that real buzz and atmosphere within a training session because the non-stop hard work and commitment she'll put in.
Kerry, it's like an end of term school report. There you are, laid out. You work hard. That's a real quality, right?
Yeah, it's really nice to hear that from Charlie, from the staff. It's nice to feel valued. Yeah, brilliant.
And how do you, I mean, obviously over the 5 years, you've even seen change in management as well at MK Dons as well. So how have you balanced the old to the new, and how have you developed?
I think that's a really good and important question. We started off with James, who was a phenomenal coach, really experienced, knew his strengths, knew where he wanted to take the team. And with Charlie supporting him through that, it was great to see Charlie develop, step up, sort of develop his style of coaching. And then when we transitioned over, James moved on, Charlie stepped up. It was different for the team. We took a step back and thought, right, we've now got obviously the assistant coach now stepping in. How is that going to play out? And Charlie's done nothing but step up to the plate with different aspects of the game, like building our culture, the team, developing his coaching style, and really being a leader. It's someone that we can really follow and take us to victory, really.
So tell me about, you've come from Watford originally, that's right?
Yes, I played for Watford that's where I started playing, really. When I was 12, was in the Centre of Excellence there for, I think, 4 or 5 years, played there. And then moved on to, I got an opportunity to go to America on a scholarship. So I was in Georgia over there for 2 years. And then when I came back, basically came back to Dons, new challenge. And I'm really glad that I made that decision to move. It's been a brilliant club to play for.
Excellent. And what would you like to see, and how would you like to see Dons finish this season?
It was obviously personally for me coming back from an injury. It was slightly daunting, trying to find myself, trying to find where my spot, my place in the team. And obviously you want to do well. Coming off the back of 4 brilliant wins, and then going into lockdown, I was hoping for mid-table sort of coming in. Now I think that we have the potential and the ability to finish high, and I know that every single player is going to want to do that.